Is that what you're saying? And now to get out, he must again apply for another one.
For another visa, yes.
Another term you also on this aspect, barcode. You said there was a permit without a barcode. How does that come in the picture?
Amendment temporary residence permits don't have barcodes. So by times when, because it is issued at a regional office in the country. Now, when the foreign national wants to travel, he must then, at the ports of entry, the immigration officer will issue a temporary residence permit as the conditions on that one that was issued at the regional office, to allow him to travel in, out and inside the country. Because at the ports of entry during 2000 till 2010, we used scanners, barcode scanners, so that we scan that barcode to allow him to be, all the information to be captured on our system, and then when he comes in again, that information will reflect on the system, and the same barcode will be then again scanned.
Now let's go straight to the applicant. You said he has 6 passports. Is that what you said?
Yes, sir.
Can you elaborate on that? What do you mean by 6 passports? Make us understand this.
Your Worship, on the 5th, I received 5 passports from the defense. I signed also acknowledgement of receipt for 5 passports. What I done is, I use the accused particulars, names and surname, and enter it on the movement control system. Thereafter, all the information, the traveling of all these passports reflected on the movement control system. So what I pick up is, I start from the first traveling, it reflected all the information. And the first 3 traveling of the accused, he came in, he departed, and he came in again on a previous passport that is not with this. So there was a 6th passport, the first one that was issued to him to come to South Africa. But that one is not in my possession, but the movement control system reflected he traveled with that specific passport.
Are you saying are they still valid, these 6 passports?
No, the last 2 of the 5 is still valid. But the others, the other 4 expired.
Yes. Were they all issued for South Africa?
Some of them were issued in Nigeria, and others are issued at the embassy in South Africa.
Okay. Before I proceed further, you mentioned that there's a letter that is still outstanding. What is the significance of that letter? What will it say?
No, the letter will only indicate that the permit was issued at that specific office. That's all the letter says.
Okay. Now, let's sum up this. In all, you are saying the applicant is in this country illegally.
Yes, Your Worship.
And you have your decision to back you up for that.
Yes, Your Worship.
Can you put your finger as to where did he get these extensions that were not supposed to be issued to him? Can you put your finger as to where did this happen?
Your Worship, the first entrance with the visa that was not activated, it actually starts from there. Because he was issued with a temporary residence permit to be allowed in South Africa.
Yes.
And whereas he was supposed to be in possession of a visa to enter the country.
So, I mean, our officers here issued him with a visa that he was not supposed to have.
Yes.
Okay. So even the work permit out to you is this one that is now is currently valid is out to you now null and void.
Null and void, yes.
Because he was not supposed to be in this country in the first place.
In the first place, yes.
Let's say in cases like this, let's say that he was not now here in court. How would your judgment treat him now? How would you deal with him in the normal course of events?
Your Worship, if the accused was not in this case,
yes,
and I, as an immigration officer,
yes,
came across him and requested him to identify himself in terms of Section 41 and Section 41 of the Immigration Act and Section 18 of the Identification Act, and he produced documents, I am entitled to, if there's any discrepancies, I'm entitled to seize all the necessary documents, and also, as I done now, peruse and verify all the necessary permits and also investigate how the permits was issued. And if the same happened, I will then, what the powers in terms of Section 40 of subsection 1, subsection L of the Criminal Procedure Act, to arrest the accused and then detain him in terms of Section 34, subsection 1 of the Immigration Act for deportation purposes.
Thanks for that, sir. Lastly, are you able to identify the officers who issued these fraudulent papers to him?
Your Worship, on the...
Without mentioning now their names, just are they identified, those persons who issued this visa to him?
The one that was issued in Port Elizabeth is been identified.
Yes.
But it seems to me the officials don't work for Home Affairs anymore.
Yes. Just want to check if there's something I missed. Thank you, sir.
May it please the Court, Your Worship, I will need some time to consult and go through the information with the client. May I ask for your indulgence?
Mr. Johnson, I want to still under oath and the witness still wants to consult regarding the information that you've supplied to the court. The letter will stand down, you are still going to come back to the stand as the witness still going to ask you.
Rise.